Another subject, it might be touchy, you don't gotta speak on it. When I was coming up, Coast and Grape Streets was super close. You guys got this East Side peace movement going.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Grapes?
Well, right now, us and Grape really not trying to truce or nothing. You know, it's like we it's just we ain't trying to. Ain't nobody really doing nothing to nobody. We ain't having no Grapes coming through on us. We're not going through on Grape. But, you know, we just not at a point to where somebody's stepping up. Like I stepped up and the homies stepped up with me. We all like, let's truce with the Kitchens. You know, the Kitchens was going to be an East Coast Crip set. Because us and Kitchen was like this coming up. And they was considered like one of the Coast numbers too. Like we basically was like that tight. And when the little incident happened, you know, that messed up everything right there with us in Kitchens. So what I did with the homies was like saying, if we gonna truce with the F-13s, you know, let's truce with the Kitchens because us in Kitchen was like this. So before we go to Grapes and everybody else, you know, let's go to the Kitchens. So we truce with the Kitchens first.
So there's no backdoor channels with the Grapes right now. It's just a Cold War.
Right, yeah, it's a Cold War. It's like we like at a point, I guess, you know, like if we get caught somewhere, you know, maybe something might happen. You feel me?
But you guys know each other intimately. This ain't
Exactly.
strangers.
That's what I'm saying. So it don't be like everybody's know each other and see each other. Ain't nobody really trying to knock on each other. That's what's going on right now. We ain't at no war like that. So it's like, you know, ain't nobody trying to go over there and they ain't coming over here too much. Like we just having like a standstill. It's like we got love for each other, but don't nobody want to bring it together, I guess. So
in the black gang world, people are speaking on this truce that you guys have with the F-13s. So they're saying you guys can truce with Mexicans. You got to be able to truce with Grapes and blacks across the board.
Yeah. That's where we at with it. And that's what the homies were saying, like, okay, Doc, you did that with the Mexicans, see. A lot of the G homies telling me, I don't push forward since I've been from, you know, banging East Coast. I ain't never just done nothing before getting at my G homies.
So explain how that came about, the truce between Coast and F-13.
It came about because the homie Bobo is in prison, and what Bobo said was, you know, he wanted truce, you know, and stop this mess. Because Bobo, he's seen it just like I seen it. You feel me?
Bobo.
Yeah.
Bobo been down since you know, he was 19.
Where's he from?
F-13. And you know, Bobo was like, man, this got to stop. You know, you got to stop. He wanted to stop it. So me and Bobo got together. And, you know, I started going through the hood, getting at all the homies about how they feel about it because I got, you know, Bobo, his word is good. And the homies was like, all my G homie was like, go ahead and do it. Do it then, Doc, you know. So I went to the homies from Six Dudes, you know, C-Bone, and went to, you know, every number getting at the homies saying how they feel about it, you know, the G homies. And they was like, do it.
No resistance.
No, it was like, go ahead, do it. And then
no resistance from the old heads.
No.
What about the rank and file?
Yeah. Now that part was like, oh hell no. Everybody like, Doc, what's going on? I heard you with his truth. Fuck that. No, you know, little youngsters. You feel me? And then, but I had to explain to them like why we're trucing and the purpose of it. You know. So they was like, I feel you, big homie, I feel you. You know. So you know, I ain't above the law. So the little homies was like, if y'all everybody with it, I'm with it. I can't do nothing about it, but I ain't with it though. I just don't feel it, you know. And the same with the F-13 little homies. They like, I ain't feeling this. You feel me? Both sides. But if your G homies make that call and everybody rule and put that stamp on it, it's a wrap, you know.
So for the record, the beef between East Coast and Florence is over.
It's over. It's a wrap for that. And it's a wrap for us in the kitchens. Because we met with the F-13s up in here and killed it off. We met with the kitchens up in here and we killed our beef off.
Matter of fact, tell us where we're at, the history behind this building that we're sitting in.
Right now, this building here. This is why I wanted to do this second video with you, because it's like I don't want everybody to just see like, oh, Dr. Lope. You feel me? Like Dr. Lope, whatever. I've been changed. I've been reformed through YJC, Chucos. When I got with Chucos, YJC here, I started working with the youths here, and that took my life to another level. And then I started, you know, like seeing youngsters gang banging, and I wanted to change them from that and reform them, and tell them like, this is not the way. Don't do this. You self-destructing your whole life. Don't fuck your life off like this, you know, because that's what I did. And now I'm 53 years old trying to resurrect my life and fix things. I'm supposed to be somewhere owning my home at my age, retired, getting my retirement checks, and on Social Security or something, and a bank account with a lot of little money up in there from my job, and I own my house. I'm just paying mortgage. But here I am, 53. I done just brung
A soldier without a pension.
A soldier without a pension. Brought all this chaos into my life, fucking up, and wasted my life on, gang banging. And here I am today with nothing in the end, because when you're getting fast money go, because you ain't making no business out of it. You ain't trying to do nothing with it. I'm just gang banging. Get thousands of dollars and blow it. Go to jail for trying to get it, And then, so in the end, you come out with nothing. And then you look back, you like, whoa, what the fuck I done with my life? I ain't did nothing but fuck up the whole time I've been on earth. So what I'm gonna do today? Now, I gotta fix this today because I'm smarter than that. I'm more wiser now. And now I reform myself, so being here and working in here at YJC and Chucos, it really helped me too. So I just started, I got an office in here, and I'll be mentoring the youths. And I got a nonprofit that I'm starting. And I'm taking classes, here, because a lot of the youths I'm pushing, that, being a gang member, I didn't watch myself and others get shot and they just bleed out. So I'm taking classes to be able to stop the bleeding from a person when they get shot. Because in South Central LA, when the ambulance come and a little youngster is shot, he can be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, or 21. That's normally the people that's going to be getting shot. And when he's down there, or she down there shot, the ambulance takes so long in the ghetto of South Central LA. So, and when they pull up, everybody like, help him. And they like, you guys move out of the way. Because we gang members and we're around when our homies on the ground dying. And they don't want to get out the car because they scared of us. So now, all that precious time, the person that bled to death and died. In this class that I'm taking, you can stop the bleeding till the ambulance get there. Because I'm trying to all around help them know that this ain't the way with this gang banging.
What street are we on right now?
We're on 76th Place in Central and 76th Street.
When you were growing up in this area, what was this building?
When I was coming up as a youth, this building right here was the court building. This is right here where we sitting at is when you walk in and you come in, you say, here, this desk here, all this area, somebody will be there to tell you. Come in and you say, I'm here to take my son to court. This is how me and my mother would walk up in here. She would say, I'm here to take my son to court. And they would say, what's his name and everything. And then she would tell them my name and everything. And then we'll go to court for whatever I done. But when I'm locked up in Los Padrinos and Central, we would come to court in the van in the back. And then you get off the van, they would search you and then take you to the cells back there. And then your mother and your dad, whoever your parents was, would be sitting in this room here. And then we would walk into the courtroom. They would tell him, go ahead, go in, he's in courtroom such and such.
So you gonna give us a tour of this area?
Yes.
And show us what it's about?
Yeah, I'll give you a tour and show you the cells that we was in and how we would get searched before we go into the cells and get off, how the van would pull up.
What year did they close this down as a court?
I don't know what year they closed this down. I don't have no idea. But I know my boss, Kim, she ended up getting this building. She got this building and because Chuco's that was over there on Florence
West Boulevard.
and
right?
West Boulevard.
It ain't there no more?
No, they moved it because of the train coming through.
Right.
And they chose to
Metro
move
line.
that her youth center.
You know what? I used to see the little graffiti on the corner right there. I used to see the kids
Yeah.
here and there, but I never knew what that was about.
Yeah, so when they moved her from there, she got this right here. And when she got this, Chuco's came to here. And that's what we've been at since. But I was back here. I was locked up in Los Padrinos Central, going to court here and everything. And now I'm here, I'm in here working, and I got an office here, and then I come in here and I got the keys, and I unlock doors and come in here to work.
You got the keys to the court.
I got the keys.
And the judge is rolling over in his grave right now.
Yeah, because he like, this little dude up in here, he supposed to be locked up. And I'm in here with an office mentoring the youth, today. So I just want to say to all the youths that's out there, don't never give up on your dreams and goals. And don't ever think God don't have a plan for you to use you. Don't give up on God, because God is always working in your life, even when you think he ain't there working. And everybody got a purpose in life. You just got to find that purpose and build on it. Because I never knew my purpose was going to be this. And when I started learning that this was my purpose, because I can talk well to everybody, and everybody, that's a gift. So when I started talking and learning that, a lot of homies look, like what I say to them and listens, because I keep it real with them, that's it. So I started using it here.
You have to go through that journey so you can have a testimony.
That's what it is. It's all testimony. Okay, this is right here. We have pictures on the wall inside the youth center, and a lot of these pictures are brothers and sisters that are part of this whole coalition. And right here, this one picture here, this is my boy here. He's North Daniel from named Lil Man. We was at Pelican Bay together. This is my dog. And we was real tight up there. We did everything together, bust down together, ate together, watched each other back together at Pelican Bay Prison.
What city was he from?
San Jose. And so we had times, we had good times. There's stuff I can say, but I don't want to say on camera, because we did a lot of stabbings up there.
So what was your relationship with the North Daniels up there at that time?
Well, when I got there at that time, I was in the SHU program up there with Big Hank from North Daniel and his celly Eddie Boy. And, you know, we talked and read books and studied a lot, and they taught me a lot. And that's what made me start clinging to the North Daniels. And so I told him I was going to kick it with a lot of North Daniels from now on when I get out of the shoot. Because North Daniels was kicking it with a lot of the brothers, you know, because they fight the Southern Mexicans down here in L.A. And they up north, so they don't get along with the Southerners. So what I did was I told them, because they was telling me how my race, you know, the black race, Crips and Bloods, sometimes they kick it, sometimes they don't. And when the war jump off with Southerners, they'll bag up and just let the North Daniels go to war with the Southerners and wouldn't get in it. So I made a vow that I would go to war with them whenever they go to war. They made a vow to go to war with me whenever we go to war. And that was just with East Coast Crips. And I said, I'm going to be that black race that's going to stand out and be the first to stand up with y'all. So when I got out of the shoe in Pelican Bay, I started walking, you know, with the North Daniels in twos. We'll walk laps. And I told the homies from the coast, bust down with them. And when you got a North Daniel on the East Coast busting down with burpees, and you got North Daniels over here kicking at the table with East Coast Crips. And we was tight. Everything was running smooth. We didn't care what nobody thought.
It didn't cause a stir on the yard?
Yeah, it caused a hell of a stir. You know, and shit started getting, you know, looking ugly, where motherfuckers didn't like what was going on. That was Southerners. And but they was respecting the fact that I got these East Coasters really tight and walking and chilling with these dudes, and we really hanging in there together. I ain't fronting. I'm really with them. We exercising together. We sticking to it, walking laps together. We posting up, keeping security together. You feel me?
What were the other black cars doing? They didn't jump on board?
No, a lot of the black cars was standing, you know, doing them, and they was coming to me like, "Hey, Doc, the Southerners say you need to get out of there with the North Daniels. You starting shit." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! I don't give a fuck. Let's go up. Let's go to war. There, shit. Fuck them. We ready." And the North Daniels be strapped and ready, and we strapped and ready. So then the Bulldogs came up to Pelican Bay, so the North Daniels started hitting them, getting them off the yard before they can get situated and get them a knife or get ready. So a lot of North Daniels was taking off on them, you know. So, you know, all that was going down up there, you know.
And what's your relationship with this guy today?
Right now today, Lil Man, he was down here about 3 days ago. We had a nice big, well, everybody that's on these pictures, we came out for like a gathering party and everything. And Lil Man came down. So when Lil Man came down, we both met again and hollered at each other, exchanged numbers with each other. So,
Are the Swans part of this East Side treaty you guys got going?
yeah, the Swans is a part of it too.
I know that you
That's been for years. Ain't really nothing going on like that. So we're trying to keep that going.
Let's take a walk through.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take you
your
through.
kids.
That's my son Imari. And Imari, he's 12 years old. And my daughter right here, Amani, she's 10 years old. And my kids, I bring them here to the youth center with me, you know, and I let them come in my office. I got an office here. Me and my nephew from Swan, Sight from A4 Swan. So we both be in our office together. And I bring my kids here when their mother go to work. And I let my kids chill with me.
You ever think you would be a family man?
No, I never thought I would. And when God started blessing me with my kids, I have a 14-year-old daughter, and her mother is Crystal Johnson. You know, and Crystal and me, we still best friends too. We get along good, me and her mother. And my daughter is Anye, her name is Anye Lynn Wallace Johnson. And that's my oldest daughter. That's their big sister. And Crystal, her mother, she have 12 daughters and sons. All of them, they've been together as brothers and sisters. stepbrothers, stepsisters. And I like the fact that Crystal let that happen, because I want all of them to know each other, because they're all brothers and sisters. And Aye is the oldest.
Doc, tell us about this memorial over here. Are these East Coast Florences or what?
This right here, this is these killings right here are this I don't know, one guy that's on here. This started with SA guy here. They named the youth center was named after him, this whole YJC, because he got killed, so they named it Chucos, which was his name. And we started with him, and here's one picture here. And then every killing that started happening that supported this coalition, we made this monumental thing here for them. A lot of them gang related. Our sister right here, Coletta, she died just of a stroke a few weeks ago. And rest of these brothers right here is just, gang related murders, police murders. So this became a monumental from the guy Chucos, who we named after for our youth center. We have my homie Ezel Ford is in here. He's on this picture too. The police killed him, Ezel Ford.
Is that the one that got killed off of Broadway?
Yeah, 65th.
65th.
That was the homie. His name was Easy.
Whatever happened with that?
His mom and dad, they won their lawsuit on that. So they got paid for. But to them, the money didn't matter. What mattered was, they tried to, go at the police and let them know, you're just not gonna kill my son and get away with it,